Tonight, the County of San Diego is being accused of failing to protect a child in foster care. 22-month-old Tyler Walter died just months after being placed with a foster parent.
Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin broke this story about the toddler's death. Adam, that mother is now suing the county.
And she claims that county social workers in this failed to make sure that Tyler's health and safety needs were being met. The lawsuit says they literally ignored him to death. According to the lawsuit, it took just 3 months in San Diego County's care for Tyler Walter to turn from a happy and healthy toddler into a dead one. The light of her life, a miracle baby. That's how Lisa Walter referred to her son Tyler. She says her life was better with him in it. Tyler was taken away from his mother in June of 2018. Deputies raided the house she was staying and found drugs. Walter was arrested. According to a lawsuit she filed against the County of San Diego and several social workers, Walter requested Tyler be left with his grandmother. That's not what happened. The lawsuit says Tyler was initially placed in a county foster home and then 100 miles away in Long Beach with Walter's 19-year-old niece.
The placement they put him in was a home daycare center with a 19-year-old and her partner and the grandmother who owned the daycare center.
Sean McMillan is Walter's lawyer. He says social workers knew that in order for her to comply with her reunification plan, she'd need to participate in regular visitation with her son. According to the lawsuit, social workers used Tyler's placement in Long Beach as a punishment tool to impose a huge burden on Walter in order for her to see her own child. The lawsuit claims their intent was to make visitation so extremely difficult and burdensome that she would either give up or fail.
They completely failed to supervise him in placement. They completely failed to put him in an appropriate placement for his age and condition. And ultimately, that failure killed him.
Tyler was placed with his cousin at the end of July 2018. According to Tyler's autopsy report obtained by Team 10, he died 2 months later. The autopsy report shows Tyler had a skull fracture, bruises on the left and right side of his forehead, discoloration behind his ear, a bruise on his cheek, and a cut under his chin. According to the lawsuit, a social worker saw Tyler the day before he died. The lawsuit claims at that time the cousin had been evicted from where she was living and was now living out of her car with Tyler and another person at a park in Long Beach.
I am not clear under what set of circumstances, in what universe, that would be an appropriate placement.
Tyler died September 22, 2018. The official cause of death, blunt head trauma, but the manner of death was undetermined. See, Tyler had been in and out of hospitals in recent weeks. He was vomiting and wouldn't eat. According to the lawsuit, Tyler had no medical insurance. The lawsuit says social workers failed to provide essential medical insurance for Tyler so that his cousin could get him looked at and treated for basic medical issues. It claims the cousin repeatedly attempted to contact the social worker, but received no response.
What it looks like to us is that they completely and totally failed to make sure that this child maintained safety and security while in the state's care.
You good boy.
And in a previous story about Tyler's death, a spokesperson for the county told us in part this complicated case remains under investigation and we're limited in offering further comment. We asked for a comment about this lawsuit and have not heard back. The lawsuit was just filed and the county has not responded to the allegations in court filings. Adam Rakusin, Team 10.